joining us. Back in studio with me, I have Patty Villanueva with the United Realty team by eXp. We're moving to Oceanside. Let's talk about Oceanside. What do you have?
Yeah, Oceanside is a really nice place. I think that once it's changing throughout the years, but this particular property that I have is actually on 1026 Straightaway Court, and it's in the Arrowwood community. The golf, of course, is amazing. It's really beautiful. They have a Olympus-like swimming pool. They have the clubhouse, so you can, use the clubhouse for different events. The property itself is 4,700 square feet. These people just put so many details in the home. Granite countertop, everything in the house, throughout the house, stereo system inside and outside the home, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and it's got a 4-car garage. And just absolutely gorgeous. The backyard is just immaculate. They have a lot of plants, they have a barbecue area, they have a fire pit, fruit trees throughout the yard. Just and it's very private. The backyard, because the way it's situated, it hits against a hill, so none of the neighbors can actually see into your backyard, which is really nice. But if you don't know Oceanside, there's so many restaurants and so many breweries coming in.
It's up and coming.
It really is.
Where everyone's moving right now.
But there's a lot of restaurants that are coming in, have drastically changed in the last 2 years. I just can't believe it,
And the community, I feel like, truly is an extension of the home.
Yes, exactly.
And with, the events, this sounds like a happening spot. You don't really have to leave home to be doing something.
And that's what's nice about it. You want to go have dinner, you want to have, the wine tasting and listen to a live band. Like I said, you literally just walk a couple of blocks down there because it is within the community. And if you do want to get out of there, 10, 15 minutes to the harbor, which is really nice. And if you want to enjoy the beach that way, there's many grocery stores close by. And so it's very accessible to everything.
And one final note, if you can leave us with just one more special little tidbit, what do you love most about this home?
I think what I like is the quality, because we've seen other homes in different areas, of course, other builders also, but as you walk through this home, the quality of the stone, marble, granite, the type of cabinets they use and how immaculate they keep it, that's what I like about it. You just feel like you're in an elegant, luxurious home.
If you are looking in Oceanside or looking to buy in general, contact Patty Villanueva. She will put you in an Oceanside dream home. Patty, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Hello everybody, we are so happy to be joined by Steve and Gary, both with AARE, and you guys have a unique opportunity in one of the coolest markets, Coronado. Give us an overview of this opportunity that's now on the market for somebody out there to lease.
It truly is an opportunity since Coronado is heavily occupied at this time. There's about 1 million square feet of retail space combined between office and retail. The submarket that we're talking about is an upstairs unit, so to speak, and it has an ocean view, if you will. It's got a bay view of downtown San Diego. And for under $3 a foot, this is definitely something you have to see.
Very nice. And for everybody out there that's watching right now and taking a look at the building and the area, you've done a lot of leases. What makes this place, this opportunity unique and special and different? Because Coronado as a whole is one of the coolest spots really in the world.
Well, it's really centrally located. When you come off the bridge, you don't pay anymore. I don't know if you haven't been to Coronado in a while, you just have to pay to get there. So when you get to the place, it's really easy to park. So that's one of the things in Coronado that you might not think of so easy. This is the side of B Street where the parking's rather easy. It's 25 cents an hour.
Gary, give us an overview of the island and what you love about Coronado, that everybody out there can really understand where this is and the opportunity that's in front of them.
Yeah, Ty, we're actually lucky to get this location. We're on B Avenue versus Orange. Now, Orange is a busy street, but B, you're right off of the Coronado Ferry Landing. So people can come over across from downtown. We're only about 10 minutes away from the airport, and this location actually I think is a prime location.
So much is going on. You guys are a wealth of information, and you also obviously sell real estate. So anybody out there, if you're looking to sell, if you're looking to buy, you got 2 awesome professionals here to get in touch with. And as we wrap things up, I'm just going to open up the floor and toss the softball here. For anybody, what do you love about this opportunity as a whole? Sum this up for everybody out there watching that goes, I think I need to call.
As far as traffic and foot traffic, that's going to be a great building.
Yep.
And people are going to love this because it's not a premium price. So you can still get in to Coronado and not spend a lot of money.
This could be a dentist office. It could be, you could do many things in this office. They have kickboxing, they have lawyers, they have all kinds of different things in that building. So there's just a wealth. It's kind of a flex space. So we'll build to suit. Give us a call and we'll actually build to suit as well.
We might move the whole studio to
Let's do
Coronado.
that.
So I'm going to race
Our first
everybody
client.
out there for this opportunity. I know. Thank you so much for coming
pleasure.
in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you as always, Gary. Good
Great.
seeing
Good
you.
to see you.
And get in touch with this fantastic team today. Hello, everybody tuning in. We are so lucky to be joined by Rebecca Meyer from Team Sandra and Rebecca. You know, we want to bring the most qualified agents, and we couldn't have anybody better than you here because you've worked in so many facets of real estate. Obviously, now you're a real estate agent, but you've been in title, you've been in escrow, you've been in lending. What is it about real estate that's kept you all these years, and what is it about being a real estate agent now that you love?
So I think this is year 23 probably for me in the industry of real estate. Starting out with wholesale lending, then retail lending, and then escrow and title, and now of course I think this is my end spot, my forever spot, because I can do this till I'm 100, as we know some agents do. I feel like where I'm at now, everything that I've done in the past has put me here and has helped me guide my clients every step of the way, and I can explain to them what escrow is and what title is and about a loan. So being a real estate agent now for a little over a year has been the most fulfilling position in my 23 years of real estate, because I feel like I'm truly helping people get the dream that they have always wanted their entire life. And as everybody knows, whether you're selling a home or buying a home, it is extremely stressful, and I think that helping in that way is very fulfilling to me.
Very nice. And having worked in so many different industries that all relate to real estate, how have they helped mold you into being a better real estate agent?
I feel like I can let them know what the next step of the process is going to be. For instance, I had a client the other day. The title came in and I noticed there was an $89,000 lien on there. So having to talk to our sellers about that and them having no idea, I could explain to them exactly what was going on. And of course it wasn't theirs, it was a common name. So we were able to take it off of title, and I was able to give them the relief to know that that $89,000 lien was not theirs. By me looking over and knowing what I'm looking for on title really helps the situation.
What is it about your business that allows you to work so much through referral?
Yeah, so I think that Sandra and I get a lot of referrals from past clients because of what we help them with and what we do for them. So whether we have a $350,000 home to a $1 million, $2 million home, we give them all the same service as we would anybody in between. We do high-end photography, we do flyers, we do tons of social media, and just the knowledge that Sandra and I have together as a team.
As always, I gotta say thank you for coming in. I know that you'll be in again next week because
I
you have
will.
another property coming
I
up,
will.
which Sandra's at right now, I believe.
And Sandra will be here next week with me, so looking forward to that.
Very nice. Well, thank you, and thank you, Sandra, and we will see you guys very soon again.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me again. See you soon.
Specializing in luxury properties around the world and here in San Diego, Pacific Sotheby's International Realty is recognized as the industry leader when it comes to fulfilling your real estate goals. With more than 670 offices across 49 countries, the Sotheby's International Realty brand offers a wide collection of luxury homes, estates, and properties for sale around the world. Connect with an agent today by visiting PacificSotheby'sRealty.com.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Susie Huchting from 180 Home Staging and Redesign. So talk a little bit about why you love staging homes so much and what do you feel are the benefits for sellers, selling their homes?
What I really enjoy about staging, I worked in the corporate world for a long time. I was doing design on the side. Staging is like the best of all worlds. It's the creativity. So when I'm staging a house or a realtor has me come out and look at a house, I spend a lot of time looking at the neighborhood, what our competition is. So the planning that goes into it, I really love. I really get to exercise my creative juices, as it were. I love the phone call I get when a house sells fast. I mean, there's nothing better than getting a call from somebody or a text saying we sold and it was because of your help. So I really enjoy that. And there's instant gratification with staging that when you have an occupied home, for example, and you can go in and just spend a few hours working with people and with their own stuff and make it look presentable and MLS ready, there's a great deal of satisfaction.
And as you just mentioned, you can do as little or as much as a person or home desires.
Absolutely. This is where staging is really for everybody. And I never want anybody to think that they can't call a stager, because there's all kinds of levels of staging, from just a consultation like I was talking about to full vacant staging. I do model homes as well for companies that have multiple homes. So that's why I love it. Every day is absolutely different.
I know you work wonders. I've seen it firsthand.
Yes, you have.
So what other benefits of staging have you seen?
Staging is a proven method to help sell. The Real Estate Staging Association, which is our professional organization, it's RESA, they actually compile statistics about this, and it has been proven that a staged home will sell 73% faster than an unstaged home. As a real estate agent, days on market is the death knell for a piece of property. This year we had a great example of this, a house in Redondo Beach that for 8 months sat vacant, unsold, on the market. We staged it. Within 2 months, it was close of escrow.
Yes, well, I have many examples of your work paying off, so thank you. And
We've
I'm
done
sure
some
you've
beautiful
helped.
houses.
Yes, many others. So thank you so much again for being here today and for all of the work that you do. And hopefully we'll talk again soon.
Absolutely. Thanks, Haley. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Specializing in properties around the world and here in San Diego, Pacific Sotheby's International Realty provides exceptional service, in-depth market knowledge, and unmatched marketing opportunities to buyers and sellers. The Sotheby's brand understands the importance of lifestyle in your search for the perfect home. Whether you're looking to buy internationally or locally, our industry-leading agents are prepared to meet your real estate objectives. Let Pacific Sotheby's lead the way for your search in the extraordinary.
Welcome everybody to studio. We are so happy to be joined by Efren Chacon with Windermere Homes and Estates. First off, welcome to studio.
Thank
How
you.
are we doing today?
Thank you. Doing excellent. It's a beautiful day in San Diego. Thanks for having me on.
Of course, we wouldn't have wanted anybody else because you have a big giveaway that you're doing. So if you're watching and you're in the North County and more specifically the Escondido area, you have some value that you're giving away. Give us an overview of what you're doing.
Yeah, so I was actually, the reason I'm doing this is because before I got into real estate, I retired from law enforcement. I'm a prior police officer, and I'm big on safety. I live in Escondido. I love Escondido. It's an amazing city, and so I live in the community around a park called El Norte Park. I created a page on Facebook called Friends of El Norte Park. The purpose of the page is really for everybody within that community to communicate with each other, to collaborate, and even if you're trying to start a home-based business or a small business, that's the page where you want to advertise, you want to talk about it. Share things like, hey, I had a great experience at this place, highlighting local places. But the biggest thing is safety, because I live in that neighborhood. I love that neighborhood, and I truly think Escondido is a wonderful and amazing city. So what I'm gonna be doing is, for any person that likes our Facebook page, Friends of El Norte Park, we're gonna be giving away this ring. All right, so it's my thank you to everybody in the community that does their part for keeping our community safe, for communicating. We'll do it Monday once we have people that have watched the show and have gone onto the page and liked it.
You are a retired police officer. Talk a little bit about the safety Escondido offers, because it is a great place. I actually grew up here in Escondido, went to San Pasqual High School. But in your opinion, how safe is the area?
So Escondido does have that reputation, but from back in the day of having high crime. And if you look at the statistics, it's dramatically changed. The city officials, the police officers have done an amazing job at really scaling down the crime rate here in the city. And it's changed completely. I mean, as a prior police officer, well, when I was an active police officer, I still lived in the city because I still felt safe in this community. So Escondido truly is one of the safer areas in the neighborhoods in San Diego County.
And aside from being a top 10 agent here in Escondido, you're one of the top 200 agents in all of San Diego.
Correct.
As we wrap things up here, what do you want the people to know? The floor is yours.
Well, my passion has always been serving. When I was 18, I joined the Marine Corps and I served my nation. Then I became a police officer to serve my community. And now that I retired from there, I became a real estate agent to serve the people that want to live in this community and to really help them and guide them in the process of either buying or selling their home. Because when I bought my first home, I was a real estate agent and I was really dumbfounded. I had no idea what I was doing and I wasn't really informed properly. And so I want to be a wealth of information, whether you use me or not. I mean, I get people randomly calling me all the time. They're like, hey, we saw you. We're already working with an agent, but we have these questions that we're not getting answered. Absolutely. If I can help you, I will.
Very nice. I know you have a lot in store for everybody out there. I got to say thank you for your service in
Thank
the
you for
military.
having me.
Thank you for your service as a police officer, and now thank you for your service helping people find their dream homes. Everybody out there, get in touch with this awesome gentleman today. Even if you just want to start putting the actionable steps in place to purchase a home, really to build wealth. A lot of that's done in real estate, and you got one of the best here. And we'll see you again very soon.
Thank you.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Hello everybody and welcome to studio. We are so happy to be joined by Shar, the broker and president of Coastal Rock Realty, and you have an amazing new opportunity in La Jolla, and I love La Jolla for the beach, for the shores. There's so much going on in La Jolla, but give us an overview of this home.
Well, I have a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-door style home in La Jolla Beach community west of La Jolla Boulevard. It's absolutely spectacular. It has 4 outdoor spaces, including a rooftop deck that has panoramic ocean views.
Very nice, and just looking from the deck at the water. I mean, just imagine waking up in the morning, having a cup of coffee, or in the evening watching the sunset as the sky changes colors. There is so much to love about La Jolla, and there's so much to love about this home. And if you want to live life like you're on vacation, you want to live in a property like this.
Absolutely. It can be your primary home, or it could be your beach home, secondary home, vacation rental. There's a lot of options, so you could have the best of all worlds. But the rooftop deck is spectacular. It's exactly what you said it is. It's morning with your coffee and book, and evening with gorgeous sunsets and a glass of wine entertaining.
You know the only issue with the home?
Tell
You're
me.
never gonna want to leave.
That's
You're just gonna
right.
basically want to retreat here and stay in the property because there's so much to love about the home, even the brand new remodeled kitchen.
Yes, I mean, the kitchen is the heart of the home. There's a gorgeous skylight that hovers over the main kitchen island. Custom cabinetry, including custom cabinetry on the built-in refrigerator. There's stainless steel appliances. There's granite countertops, and there's a huge walk-in pantry.
We gotta talk a little bit about the beach. Give everybody out there an overview of the beach and all that can happen.
Well, there's so much to do in La Jolla. I mean, you can travel up to the Cove and have fine dining on the water from, various restaurants like George's of the Cove. But then you can also be a part of the beach community and walking on the beach and go to the tides. So the beaches are absolutely gorgeous. As you said, they are the jewel of La Jolla. And you can walk to Wind and Sea, you can walk to Marine Beach. There's just a lot to do.
If you had to summarize this opportunity in a sentence or two, or maybe three or four, because there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. There
What
is.
would that be?
I would say this is like being on vacation year-round, but yet it's also your home, where you're in a quaint village, to where you're in a walking community, to where you're celebrating a small town feel, but yet you are steps away from the ocean so that you can enjoy the beach, but also be on the rooftop deck, which you're enjoying the views of panoramic views of the ocean.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much for coming
Thank
in
you very
studio.
much for having
I look
me.
forward to seeing what you have next, and everybody get in touch with Shar for this
you.
opportunity. It's an opportunity of a lifetime in one of the best communities here in Southern California with so much to do around. So I say, like I said, you sold me on La Jolla. What do you say we
should
head
come
there?
and take a look at the house.
Let's go to La Jolla.
Let's do it.
And here we are in studio, joined by Kevin.
Absolutely.
With this amazing new listing in one of the best communities really in the world. Kevin, give us an overview of this new opportunity.
Absolutely. We got a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home in Poway, 2,085 square feet. One of the cool features about this house too is there's a full bedroom and full bathroom downstairs.
Very
it
nice.
makes accessibility very nice too.
Now, the home itself, what style home is this? Is this an entertainer's dream home? Is this a family that's gonna move in and grow their family?
Absolutely. So turnkey home, lots of upgrades. Matter of fact, in the family room, there's actually a 13-foot dry bar that's built in with 2 wine fridges that comes with the home. I don't believe the wine will, but I'm sure they'll take the wine with them. Upgraded features. We've got new carpet, new flooring upstairs, new tile flooring downstairs that looks like wood, granite countertops in the kitchen, stainless steel appliances, white cabinetry. Backyard is the entertainer's dream. So family is probably what I see going into a home like this. That has 5 bedrooms and also is located in the Poway Unified School District.
The home that you guys are looking at right now, the weather is like this nearly 365 days. You're gonna have a whole lot of fun in a backyard like this.
Yeah.
What do you think makes this home special? What separates it from some of the other homes that you've sold?
This one is conducive to both the younger part of the family and the older part. I know I keep saying it, but this wine bar that's built in is something that you just don't see. It's gonna be the adults entertaining in one area and the kids in another, especially with that backyard pool. So that's a good thing about this house. You've got separate entertaining spots. Everybody can enjoy it.
Very nice. Everybody get in touch with Kevin. The home's not gonna last long. It's a gem in Poway with the lifestyle, the entertainment that the home offers. Kevin, you're selling the dream, and he's also living the dream. So make sure you call him because he's just a good guy overall. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
All right.
welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today. We are in beautiful San Diego, which has one of the most active lifestyles in the world. But in order to enjoy and take advantage of that active lifestyle, we have to make sure our heart health is in good shape. So joining us today is Dr. James Kim, a cardiologist with Sharp Hospital.
Thank you, Haley.
Of course. So tell us, are heart diseases typically due to genetics or lifestyle or both?
Yeah. Well, historically people have thought that heart disease is mostly related to genetics, but now we're finding that the majority of it is related to lifestyle. What you eat, how active you are, or even how you manage your stress can have a huge impact on whether or not you develop heart disease. So people used to think, oh, my father had a heart attack, so I'm gonna have a heart attack. But that's not necessarily the case. There was a recent study that showed that diet killed more people than cigarette smoking. And that was a study that included almost 200 countries internationally.
So what are some common signs of heart disease?
When we think about the heart, we think about pain right in the chest. Now that pain could be pressure, it could be squeezing, it could be just general discomfort. Now there's some other symptoms that we should be aware of as well. Shortness of breath, loss of consciousness, or even something like nausea or heartburn. We generally don't tend to think of these symptoms as a heart attack, but sometimes this is the only thing you'll feel in the middle of a heart attack.
Is there anything that we can do to try to prevent heart disease?
If you're a smoker, it's probably time to think about quitting. Check for diabetes regularly. Try to stay away from those unhealthy fats that come from meat products and dairy, and eating more fruits and vegetables. Now, don't forget that exercise is also really, really good for you. Okay, the American Heart Association recommends 30 minutes a day, up to 5 days a week.
And what general tips do you have for us all in terms of maintaining and even improving our heart health?
Diet and exercise. Second would be diet and exercise. And thirdly, I would say diet and exercise. I'm trying to be very clear here. Lifestyle really does impact whether or not you develop heart disease. Now, sometimes when you think about eating healthy and exercise, it's easier said than done. So trying to find out where your motivation comes from is really important. Most of my patients are right around retirement age, and they envision this scenario where they're spending time with grandchildren, traveling the world, checking things off of their bucket list. But a heart attack could derail that very quickly. So I really want to encourage our community here in San Diego to be more healthy, get more exercise, and make sure you're adhering to that diet.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing all of your wisdom and health tips with us.
You're welcome.
And thank you for helping so many people in our community, and I know you'll continue doing so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.